Every year, right around the same time, I ask myself the exact same question. Are you a homophobe for not really wanting the pride flag shoved in your face? And I think about it for a couple seconds and I go, what? That's crazy. I have gay friends. Everyone has gay friends. If you don't have a gay friend, by the way, you might be the gay friend. But like, no, I don't have anything against gay people. I am very inclusive. I don't make fun of gay people. No one really has an issue with this stuff until it's shoved in your face. Welcome back to another video, everybody. Today we are covering quite a few moments right now at the start of Pride season, how they're labeling it, of they're removing the Canadian flag. Yes, that's right. And they're replacing it with a rainbow flag. I never really would have guessed that this would actually happen, that the Canadian flag is quite literally being replaced. Not permanently yet. Oh boy, I hope that never happens. Before we get into it, I want to encourage you to give a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel grow, as well as fights Justin Trudeau's own personal algorithm. Yeah, Bill C-11 passed a little while ago, and he's been able to hire a team of misfits, liberals, to fix the algorithm to his choosing. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into it right here on Twitter. Oh, before I do though, and one more thing, I want to actually encourage you to stay for the entirety of the video, because we're going to go through Twitter. We're going to take a look at what's happening there culture-wise, how they're removing Canadian flags, how liberal members of parliament are holding up the rainbow flag, or removing the Canadian flag, putting up the rainbow flag. But then we have a video of someone actually going to Parliament, to Justin Trudeau's office, and they've removed, well, you'll see. You're going to want to stick around for that part, I guarantee you. So right now, Canadian flag is trending on Twitter. And you can go through this and you'll find a whole bunch of different things. People saying, yay, some Canadian flags are at half mast, while the rainbow flag is all the way up. I mean, it's a cesspool of different things. You got pro-pride people, anti-pride people, and it really makes things seem, I don't know if it's homophobic. I don't think so, but I'd like for you to tell me if you think that being against pride is homophobic, but I really don't think so. I think that it's just not wanting it shoved in your face, but the media will tell you that you're homophobic, that you're not inclusive, that you're not progressive. And well, no one likes to be called those things, but again, no one likes these things shoved in their faces. So right here, you got Street Politics on Twitter saying, attention, this is my flag. The only pride flag, as far as I'm concerned, is the Canadian flag. Liberals must go. Trudeau must go. Then you have Karen Gould saying, it's Pride season. See, they've changed it from Pride Month or Pride Day to Pride season now. Pride brings us together to celebrate the resilience, contributions, and joy of LGBTQ+. What happened to 2SLI communities? It is more important than ever to show your support, and our government unequivocally stands with LGBTQ2+ peoples at home and around the world. All right. There you go. Oh, turn comments off, of course. Wouldn't want people to have a discussion about it. What belongs in our country's flag? What belongs there is our country's flag and our national anthem. Who agrees? Instead of these pride flags. Pride flags do not belong in the classroom. Retweet if you agree. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be a student right now. And if you are a student, or if you have a kid who's a student right now, really, I'd love to know down below in the comments how the dynamic is at school. Because when I was going to school, there was no pride flag. Oh my God, I sound like a boomer. Oh, that's a tough pill to swallow. But when I back in my day, after I walked uphill both ways, or whatever the saying is, through a snowstorm, there was no pride flag. The only flag was the Canadian flag. We sang the national anthem at the start of every day, and sometimes, depending on what school I went to, there was a photo of the Queen, R.I.P., I guess, up on the wall. But times are changing. How do we fight it? I don't know. I'm just here to show a video. I don't have that answer. But here's the video that I really wanted to share with you. This is from Daisy Media on Twitter. Canadian flags have been replaced by pride flags on Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's office. Holy actual crap.
Hey, Daisy here. Live on Wellington Street, that's Parliament Hill behind me, and directly in front of me is the Prime Minister's office and the Privy Council. And guess what is flying here? Take two guesses. Here, I'll flip it around, show you the sign. Here we go. Office of the Prime Minister and Privy Council.
Removed the Canadian flag. No way.
No Canadian flags at the door of the Prime Minister's office, at the front door on Wellington Street. We have two pride flags flying and no Canadian flags.
That's crazy.
The Canadian flags have been removed. We don't need Canadian flags anymore. Prime Minister's office. Yeah, sure, give the finger. We have an inclusive flag. It's the Canadian flag. Flip off strangers if you want. Prime Minister's office. Canadian flags are missing.
I really don't know how I feel about this. I mean, instantaneously, I feel anger and resentment.
I've lived in Ottawa my whole life, and I've never seen the Canadian flags missing off the Prime Minister's office. Ever. Ever. I've never seen another flag put up there either. I've only ever seen Canadian flags flying at the Prime Minister of Canada's office. At least the flag on the Peace Tower is still a Canadian flag, for now.
For now. Holy crap.
But right now, Office of the Prime Minister no longer flies Canadian flags, it flies trans flags and pride flags. And just for some other good news, they've shut down the public square across from Parliament Hill. Completely fenced off Terry Fox Square. Oh. I did a post about Terry Fox Square, so I won't get into that too much, but hey, brother. You can see behind me, Office of the Prime Minister, the flags are flying. I'm going to go over here and hang out in the sun because they've cut off the shade from Parliament Hill. And here I'm going to hang around, see if anybody shows up. Sometimes there's activities here for the opening of Pride.
This is what kind of anchors me is if you are against this, if this makes you feel any sort of negative emotion or a little ticked off or whatever, you're labeled as a piece of shit. You're labeled as a dumpster of a human being. Your opinion no longer matters. You are crap. We should take away all your rights and you should go to jail. And that really hurts me. That really does, because I've always been friendly with gay people. I'm not homophobic. I've never viewed myself that way. I've never once been against gays or gay things. It doesn't bother me until it's politicized, until it started to infiltrate our education system for the youth. A consenting adult, I believe, can do whatever they want. That doesn't bother me. What does, though, is always shoved in your face. It's like an ad that you can't skip, like those annoying YouTube ads that you just can't skip, and you're like, I just hate this video before I even watched it. Hopefully that's not the case with mine, but I understand that that's how people feel for different things, and that's how this Pride Now season feels, is that you just get so much anger built up, and it's not around the gay community. It's just around the whole conceptualized idea of rainbow flag in your face, rainbow flag in your face. If you don't like it, you are homophobic, you're a piece of shit, and you should be banished. And it's, why am I not entitled to my opinion? Why do I have to submit? Why does this have to be the center of my life instead of, I live in Canada, I pay my taxes, I'm a good person, I'm a family man, I would like to fly the Canadian flag. That is all stripped away. And I don't have answers. And for the first time in maybe ever of my videos, I'm kind of running out of things to talk about because I'm just at a loss of words. And so I'll pass the question off to you instead of rambling. How does this make you feel? How does it make you feel that the Prime Minister's office has switched from Canadian flags, which is what our country is? It's Canadian flag. I feel like I'm going fucking crazy sometimes. That it's like, wait, does it make sense to remove the Canadian flag? No, it doesn't. We live in Canada. Why would you do that? But for some reason, that's now the acceptable and kind of expected thing, is to remove Canadian flags, replace them with the transgender LGBTQI rainbow flag, whatever it's called. If you feel mad, welcome to the club. This is very concerning, to say the least. We're going to end the video here before I just start leaving too much dead air out of loss of words like I am right now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. If you want to support the channel financially, you can do so by checking out the merch shop linked right up there. Or if you want to do something for free, which is also absolutely acceptable and highly encouraged, you can subscribe right there. If you want to continue watching videos like this, you can do so by clicking or tapping right there to watch the next upcoming video. And if you want to watch a little bit of different content, but also Canadian stuff, you can do so by clicking right up there. That's my second channel, House of Canada, also known as the House of Commons Highlights. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.